Yo, yo, what up, my beautiful dowdies? How's everyone doing today? I'm your host, Foul, and let's talk about Genshin Impact. I never thought I would make a video about Genshin Impact, but here we are. So for the people that don't know, Genshin Impact just had their 4th anniversary live stream. Now, I didn't watch the whole thing. My girlfriend just came up to me and showed me a picture, and I had to blink twice because I could not believe my eyes what this picture was. It was a free 5-star selector in Genshin Impact. Now, this game is a very love-hate relationship for me, at least. There's a very big part of me that still kind of likes this game, and there's a part of me that will never ever touch this game ever again. I was one of the people that actually played Genshin Impact all the way in the beginning. It was 1.0 with the 120 resin, you know, all of that stuff. I was one of those players, and Genshin Impact was very fun. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was something completely new, you know? It was Breath of the Wild with gacha in it. And I played all the way up until 2.0. And from 2.0, I started to feel like, yeah, this game, what they promised, you know, the expectations, is not going to be what I play for the rest of my life, you know? I started to decline. My excitement started to go away. And when Sumeru came around, I had a bunch of breaks, you know, from 2.0 to 3.0. There was a lot of months and weeks where I just didn't play at all, or like it was just a lot of on and off, and I just did not like it anymore. And when Sumeru came around, that Nahida quest, I think the people know exactly which one I'm talking about, where it like loops the whole day, the whole time, that killed me. I could not get through. I dropped it and I never touched the game again after that. And up until that point, there was just no competition, you know, not a real other game that was really shining. And the Genshin Impact team, you know, Hoyoverse, never really tried to show that they care. That every anniversary they just spit in our face and whatever. And there was so many things wrong with this game. And now, the last few months or weeks, the resin cap got increased to 200. Not like it changes anything, but it shows a little bit maybe of a movement. And now with the anniversary or this live stream, they dropped some pretty big stuff that could show Genshin Impact going to the right direction. Because don't get me wrong, I will never play this game ever again. This game is, to me, is the gacha Mario Party. There's a bunch of mini games. There's a housing system. It doesn't really matter what you do. You can just enjoy the beautiful scenery. And it's just like a crime that there's almost a gacha system in this game, you know? Because if you take the gacha system out this game, it's like a 10 out of 10 game. But because those gacha elements are in there, it just doesn't add up, you know? You can clear all content with Hyper Bloom or whatever that comp is, you know, with the electricity and Dendro. It doesn't really matter, you know, what you do in this game. So it's not a real gacha game, Genshin Impact, for what the actual other gacha games are, like grinding, hardcore, difficulty, endgame modes and stuff like that. So this game is just not for me, and it never will be, you know? But I know a lot of people out there like this game. To me, it's like, it's just a kid's game, and that's okay. I played Animal Crossing. I loved Animal Crossing on the Switch, so that doesn't mean it's not an insult that it's a kid's game. It's just, it is what it is, you know? Paimon, I cannot hear that creature anymore talk, you know? Like, it's just what it is. They're repeating and stuff. But for children, it's probably nice, you know, that they like to hear the repeating things. And before you come out with your pitchforks and torches that I'm a Genshin Impact hater, no, I'm not. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I want this game to do well. I wanted this game to do well from the beginning. But what it turned out to be, it's not for me. So I uninstalled, I let go. And I do think that is why you are staying free to play in these games. Because if you spend money in these games, you kind of like are investing in something that might turn out to be not for you. Exactly what it is. You stay free to play in Honkai Star Rail, in Wuthering Waves. Then if it goes downhill and all of a sudden it's like, what am I playing? What if I put my time into, you know? You can just uninstall and move on with your life. You know, you enjoyed the time for what it was and you move on. But now, they dropped a free 5-star selector now to the next anniversary and every year. That's what they said. Is this free 5-star selector going to change your account? No. Half of the roster is probably extremely worthless for your accounts. Is it a good thing and is it fun? 100%. It's a good direction of that they maybe start to show that they actually care. But I don't know. I have to see how that's going to unravel. Now, the actual huge thing, in my opinion, or like also a very big thing, is that they decrease the weapon banner points. You know, like if you want to select one of the weapon banners, or the weapon banner, you want to select one of the weapons, you have to go to pity twice if you lose it twice, you know? And then on the second one, you can select it. But now, just like the other banners, you only have to lose your 50-50 ones, and then you'll get a guaranteed weapon banner. This is a massive change And this is kind of almost the exact same thing as like the other banners that they have. Now, the only really annoying thing is still that's a 50-50 if I'm not mistaken, and 75-25% in like Star Rail and whatever is a massive change, and in Wuthering Waves 100% is a insane, completely changes up how the weapons are in the game, you know, or if you should pull for them. But that's also a very big thing. Now, something else I wanted to talk about is the new area, Natlan, right? And it looks gorgeous. It looks absolutely phenomenal. And this comes from a person that doesn't like Genshin Impact anymore. And I do hate the game as it is right now, for what my standpoint. Natlan looks absolutely gorgeous. If you think that Natlan looks bad, then you're just wrong, in my opinion. It looks phenomenal. The dinosaurs, just the vibe it gives, it is absolutely phenomenal. Would I like to experience it? Yes. Am I going to do it? No. I have to go through Sumeru. I have to hear the Yap Fest. I have to go through all of Fontaine. I'm not doing that. I'm not having fun, you know? So I'm not gonna do that. But is the overall game getting maybe more flow to it, or that I start caring? Maybe. Perhaps. I want this game to succeed. For the people that still like Genshin Impact, I really hope that you guys get some love, because the memes, you know, Genshin could never, and all the things around it, I find it sad in a way, because Hoyoverse with Zenless on Zero and Star Rail, especially Star Rail, it was their favorite child, you know? And there was just clear night and day difference. The game was just miles better, way better optimization, quality of life, more generous, you know, all of the things that a gacha game is supposed to be. Honkai Star Rail was that, and it's weird that it's from the same company, and I still don't get it to this day. I still think that Genshin Impact is a fundraiser. Genshin Impact just hoards in all the money, and then they just make better games on top of that. It just looks like it. It's weird to say that, but it always looks like it's just a fundraiser. Like, they don't care, they don't have to care, and they actually have passionate teams on their other games, and Genshin Impact is just making money for the other games. That's what it feels like. And that's weird, right? Like, the Genshin Impact was extremely popular. It's still the most played gacha game to this day. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not so sure, because Star Rail is extremely popular. Also, the Acheron banner and Firefly, like, they really, like, broke records and stuff. Wuthering Waves has been popping up. Zealous on Zero had a really good release for people that actually, you know, start playing. Zealous on Zero was also controversial. But all of these things that they added to the game, especially the free 5-star selector, is nice. It's 4 years late. 100%. It is incredibly disrespectful of the player base that it's 4 years late. Better late than never, in my opinion. Now, the standard 5 stars in Genshin Impact don't really change your account. Let's be real here. Do they give you more fun and maybe more enjoyment in the game? 100%, you know? If you don't have one of these characters, I'm missing out on a lot of characters, you know, because I haven't played in a while. If I would start playing again, I could get one of them and then maybe mess around with them a little bit. You know, it is very fun. Is like a free 10 pool every patch more valuable in that game? 100%. But hey, maybe that might happen, you know? That's the thing, and that's the point of this video as well. I hope that they will start doing this. I hope that Genshin Impact gets the treatment from the other games. I do want us all to be harmonized, you know? Like, I do want everyone to have fun playing these games. I don't like the battle. Genshin could never, or Honkai Star Rail is bad, or Wuthering Waves, or, you know, all these games. It's just games. Games are supposed to be fun, and all the battle between the communities, I think it's incredibly cringe. And I think we should all just respect each other. And if you like the game for what it is, then hey, you're having fun, and that is what it's about. Games, video games are supposed to be for fun. And like me, I hate Genshin Impact. Am I making 10,000 videos about, or am I gonna go on social media? I don't use social media, but if I would go on social media and make hate threats on why I would hate this game, no. Because I can just not play the game. It's that simple, right? You could just not play the game and play a game that you do like. I love Honkai Star Rail, like, and I make content about it. People that are familiar with this, I make a lot of Honkai Star Rail content, and I also make Wuthering Waves and Zenless on Zero content. Lately, it's been more Honkai Star Rail because I do think Zenless on Zero, both Wuthering Waves, I still have to get a little bit attached to. You know, it's still early stages. I'm still trying to unravel and see what those games are going to be. So I'm still in like the what am I going to do phase. I'm trying to figure it out, you know. I think both games are great, and I think that the whole gacha scene is evolving in general. No one will lose. With Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless on Zero in the big four right now, all of them have to perform. If one of them is lacking, the other players will just play the other games. It's that simple. And Genshin Impact, actually for the first time in 4 years, you know, when Honkai Star Rail started to release, it started to happen. But right now with all the other games, they actually have to start trying, because they know their numbers are dropping, you know? The people that wanted like the Genshin Impact, but we wanted from the beginning, are just playing Wuthering Waves right now. People that want a turn-based or just a more classic gacha game are playing Honkai Star Rail. People that now are like more into fighting games or like want something new with streetwear and whatever, maybe, you know, they're playing Xenoblade Zero. And Genshin Impact has to start caring for their community, or else everyone will just uninstall and play other games because the other games are better. Now, will there always be a group of Genshin Impact? Yes. Will Genshin Impact ever die? Probably not. The only thing that can kill Genshin Impact is Genshin Impact itself. But just as much as Honkai Star Rail needs to start performing, because there are other games. All of the other games have to start performing to keep the players interested in their game. And this is only a positive thing for us players. Now, after 4 years, Genshin Impact is looking like they're starting to care, and I really hope that they are starting to care. They are going to make changes, and they are going to give us more free 10 pulls, and not try to dodge the anniversary every year and try to act like the free 10 pull from the Lantern Rite is like anniversary. That's two completely different things. It's really like, it's kind of a scam that we know don't get 2 free 10 pulls or 20. It is ridiculous, right? So I do hope that they start caring, that they actually give us stuff. And the actual game itself, there's of course a lot of optimizations in my opinion, as I'm not playing the game, but Natlan looks great, looks amazing. I think everyone's going to enjoy that. Am I going to play this game? No. Is the free temple gonna make me come back? No. Do I have to? No, it's fine, right? Am I happy for you guys in Genshin Impact that maybe the memes are finally over? Yes, I'm happy for you. I don't know if they're going to be over though. I need to see more, and I need to see actual improvements for them to not have Genshin Impact as a meme, because in my eyes it's still a bit of a meme from the gacha space. You know, I do think that it needs more care and more overall investment to really like let it go to where Honkai Star Rail is and Wuthering Waves and stuff. So hopefully it will be that, and hopefully Genshin Impact will also get the treatment that it deserves. Because let's be real, out of all the gacha games that have been out there, Genshin Impact deserves the most, technically, because they were the most player base, the most people that cared and loved. Genshin Impact deserves the most love from consumer and community, you know? And it's just sad to see what happened with it. So I do hope that it is going in a good direction now. Is it saved? Not yet, I think. Needs more time, but it is 100% going to that direction, and I hope it will be saved. I do hope that Genshin Impact will become like an actual worth it game to play for maybe the more gacha or overall player, you know, because I do think it's catered towards that child, that extreme casual, you know. I do hope it can go deserve some more recognition, you know. And it's okay if they want to go make a kids game. I think they should just full turn into the kids game, you know. Embrace it. It's a kids gacha game, whatever. It's evil, but you know, hey, kids buy a lot of stuff, so it would make sense. But then full transition to it and just make it a kids game and just acknowledge it and embrace it, you know? That's something I think would also make the game better. But hey, who cares what I think? My opinion. I hope everyone's going to have a blast in the new Netland update, or for, what is it, 5.0 already? Crazy, right? Time flies by. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It's probably going to be one of the only Genshin Impact videos I'm going to make, because I don't make content for the game. But hey, maybe a year, 2 years from now, the game is going to be so much better that I actually start playing it again. Who knows? Time will tell. Make sure to join the Discord. We're trying to grow the community even further. And if you want to support the channel even further, then become a member. I'll see everyone in the next video. Have fun, everyone. Take care. Peace.